Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is the ultimate hardcore Iron Man and this is episode number 8. NoBankeru has a cheesy cooking grind in this episode alongside other games, so let's get right into it. 68 divination from that cash, now time for my Jack of Trades. Nice. That Jack of Trades run got us to level 55 Herblore. Our Herblores getting up just from Jack of Trades, not too bad. 71 farming unlocks second large pen. We can get a second large pen if we have enough beans, which I think we do. Let's have a look. Farmer's market. We're 40 short to buy the deeds. So we can just like sell a cow to like this thing and it will give us it. I think that should be fine. Here it is. A large pen deed 2. So now we gotta go get the mahogany planks in the rune. So we'll make the Spirit Terrorboat to hold a couple of the planks for us, so when we go do the paddock, we'll be able to have the inventory space. Now I guess we just gotta go chop down some mahogany. Just like we did with the other large pen, chopping down this mahogany. Should be good, should be good. Large paddock has been built. So now we have 2 large pens with 2 farm totems. We just need to go grab a cow, put it in here, and we'll have it active. Let's go get it. So we check the totem. Tier 2, all cooking XP earned from churning is 4 times the normal rate. That's what we wanted. Now we can make cheese for lots of XP. Now, when it comes to the cheese cooking tactic, what you gotta do is go to this farm. It is north of Port Sarim. This farm, north of Port Sarim, has a dairy churn and someone who sells milk right out the back where the cows are. Churning all of your milk into cheese. If you don't drop the cheese until afterwards, all of the buckets will fall on the floor. I have it so it automatically destroys empty containers when cooking, but it doesn't destroy the buckets for some reason, so they'll always fall on the floor. But if you have empty inventory space, they'll fill up your inventory, so it's best to have a full inventory of this milk so that it always drops on the floor. Once you've done a full inventory of cheese, just run towards the back where the milk seller is and drop all of the cheese you've made. Then trade the milk seller, buy more milk, and come back here. When she runs out of stock, you can hop worlds, and it just replenishes the stock. It's really nice. It's also 140 to 150k experience an hour, which is just insane. Although, with the new quests that come out, I think there might even be a better way of doing this. So I'm going to do Chef's Assistant shortly, and that should increase my experience an hour even more. The milk seller is completely out of milk. If we hop worlds, we actually managed to restock it with 200 milk. It has like a global stock, so anyone can access it, and if someone else is buying the milk as well, it will also go down. It's one of the few shops that actually has a global stock, which is kind of cool. So now there, look, we've got 143 milk in this world. Easy. Let's open up the door and just keep going. I love the dedication, dude. Fan Mal, and you're literally a fan Mal. 10 out of 10 for the meme. Very well done. It actually gets better. Not only is there Fan Mal, there's Fan Mal Jr. I'm guessing that's his second account. Even more dedication, I love it. Always gotta include the level 69, you know? 69 divination coming in, 1 level away from Hall of Memories. Easy peasy. 12 giant mole kills? That is a lot of kills. Okay, let's do it. Taking a break from the cheese grind, going to Giant Mole. Giant Mole was my Reaper task. I mean, it's not hard by any means, but it takes so long. So we bought all of our food from Brimhaven, went to Mole, started killing it. It takes a long time to kill with this tier 60 weapon, but it's going to give us a lot of Slayer XP, and we should really do our Reapers more often. So once I get 80 cooking and I can cook sharks and stuff, I'll probably do Reapers a bit more often. I guess this is the hardest content we've done so far, but Giant Mole's nice and easy and we're not really going to die here. Jesus, 26 Slayer from 14? That's absolutely nuts. 1,400 total. That's awesome. We unlocked the best pizza in Runescape. We got the pineapple pizza unlocked now. Let's go. So taking a look at the cheese wheel that we've been making, it's 64 XP each. If you look at the cream cheese, it's 80 XP each, but it requires partial completion of Chef's Assistant. Even though it's a lower level, it gives more XP, and it requires exactly the same thing, just 1 bucket of milk. I'm definitely going to be doing cream cheese from now on, especially when it gets 4 times the amount of XP. So instead of just being 16 XP more, it's 64 XP more a make. That's going to increase the experience an hour by quite a lot. Let's go do Chef's Assistant then. Chef's Assistant is complete. Now we can make that good old cream cheese. Let's test out the XP rates from that. That should be very, very nice. Oh, look at that. That's insane. 180 to 190k experience an hour in cooking, making cream cheese. So if you're going to do this on an Ironman or anything, I definitely would advise doing chef's assistant and making cream cheese. Then you just do it with 1 piece of milk equals 1 cream cheese, then go to the cellar, buy a full inventory again, do it over and over and over again. What I've done is the same as the gem rocks. I put them on the bottom of my action bar. That way I can right click, left click to easily drop it. So as you can see at the bottom of my screen, that action bar helps a lot with the drop in when running towards the cellar. There is 70 cooking coming in. Very nice. Man, this XP is so quick. 10 levels to go. There it is. There is the 80 cooking for sharks. What we're going to do is we're going to go focus on doing a bit of crafting, and then we've got a quest grind to go for after that. We need to grind out the quest for temple trekking, and then we need to grind out the quests for cooking gauntlets, and then we can cook all of our sharks. I am so excited. There it is, 70 divination, and we finally have unlocked the Hall of Memories. So we can go to the Hall of Memories to get from 70 to 80 alongside caches along the way. So at least we have that unlocked for us if we do want to rush invention, although we are still 78 crafting and we still have lots and lots of other stuff to do in terms of temple trekking and everything. But I'm very happy with the progress. Invention is actually kind of close. Nature Spirit is done, 3,000 crafting XP, 2,000 constitution and 2,000 defense. I guess that's okay. But it's one of the quests we need to do for temple trekking. So now we got 2 more to do. There we go. In Search of the Myreek done. We need to do In Aid of the Myreek to unlock the temple trekking just on the Canifist side. I know it's going to be slightly inefficient just doing the Canifist side, but we're going to do that just to get some starting food, some starting sharks. And we're going to do Family Crest to get the gauntlets. And then we should be able to cook a decent amount of sharks while training combat. And we can get our combat up to, like 75 magic for the weapon, 75 defense to upgrade our armor. Then we can look at doing actual bossing and things like that eventually as well. So I'm pretty excited. In Aid of the Myreek, we can access the Bird Rot Temple Trekking minigame. I'm very happy now. We've got it. We got it done. In Aid of the Myreek, we did it. Easy. Clap. For temple trekking, you need to feed the people, right? The people sitting around that are dying, you want to feed them. But you don't want to spend all your time attacking the snails and stuff. So if we buy some empty sacks and fill them up with potatoes, we'll be able to efficiently just take the potatoes out, give them to the people. They'll be happy, they'll eat their potato, they'll stop dying, and we'll move on. So that's one thing we need. We also need the silver sickle so we can kill those juvenates. And then the rest is pretty fine as is. And I think that's all we need, alongside some food for our normal combat and stuff. So let's go pick some potatoes, I guess. This is the best content anyone could ever ask for. Potato picking content is literally the #1 content. Once we get 10 potatoes, that'll fill up a sack. Then we'll fill up 5 sacks. That should do us for a while. Get a lot of noted sharks. And once we've got a lot of noted sharks, we then need to do Family Crest. And then cook them all. Easy, let's go. It was temple trekking time. Pretty self-explanatory. I was always taking the middle path. That way I didn't get too hard of mobs because I'm not the highest level. I didn't want to get loads of now beasts at really high combat levels and get absolutely wrecked. So what I chose to do is just do the mid path every single time. Even though you do the mid path every single time, you still have a chance of getting hard rewards. And it's just a nice way of doing it that isn't too difficult. Very good for my combat level at least. What do we get? Oh, we got hard rewards. How many shocks is this going to give us? 18 to 54. Please be on the high end. 43 shocks just from that. That is so good. Yeah, boy. Easy game. All right, so it's a medium one this time. A medium one is 10 to 30. Not as good. Let's take a look. Can we get like 20 or something? All right, we got 24 sharks. That was nearly on the high end. 67 sharks from 2 runs. That's nice. We'll open up this one. How much is this going to give us? It'll take us over 100 regardless. Let's take a look. 114 sharks. That'll do for now. Let's go get Family Crest done for the cooking gauntlets. Cook some of these sharks and go get some like XP somewhere. And then we can train up our defense and stuff like that as well. Maybe go to the Abyss for that. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Family Crest quest is done. We got the family gauntlets, which we're going to turn into cooking gauntlets. Cook these 114 sharks that we have. And then we can go get some actual XP in combat stats. Feels good, man. The grind, it is coming together. It's coming together. So now how we're going to unnote the sharks, if we put 16 in there, take them out unnoted, that's obviously the only time we can use the bank is to unnote things. And as long as the bank has 0 in it, it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, we will never be able to unnote anything. That was actually really good. We only burnt 4 sharks, so we used 20 sharks and we've got our 16 now. What we're going to do is go train some combat. I feel like we should probably train combat in like the Abyss. We can semi-AFK it there a little bit. Could be quite good. We'll try it. Abyss mini quest complete, please. I have to go back again? Really? Something that I need to remember to do, right? Is if I pick up the talismans, I can add them to my Wicked Hood. And I can unlock the altars with the talismans. So, as long as I see a talisman that's good, I can pick it up like this Chaos one. I can use that. I can use a Fire talisman. And I can add them to the Hood as we go. Let the Hood eat it and we get new teleport locations unlocked. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Vampirism aura, let's go. That's going to help so much. Hopefully that will be able to maintain most of our HP. We do have food if we need it, but vampirism will definitely be a big help. Let's have a look. Now we're 52 defense, we can put on our shields and we can activate rejuvenate, and rejuvenate can give us a lot of HP back as well, which saves us actually using food. Look at that. Look at that health. And we get back onto full HP or whatever, and we'll just go back to AoEing them down. It's pretty nice. Decent amount of gold charms from these as well. There we go. Look at that. Our HP's all the way back up. So this is going to help out quite a lot though. So if I summon my legendary pet, we can use our 4 terror birds on it. So we can transform it into a beast of burden, extend the beast of burden, extend the beast of burden, and extend it once more. So that is 2 hours of beast of burden right there, which is way enough. If we go on him and we interact and we store items, we store all of our sharks in there. That's 12 sharks. We can cook a whole inventory, go to the Abyss, and we should be okay. Let's see. If we can do an hour here with the Beast of Burden and Vampirism and everything, that would be lovely. We did it. 60 defense. Now we're 60 defense. We're going to go straight to 75 magic. But we've been doing the Abyss for a while, and we're going to go and get our 80 crafting, I think. 80 crafting would make sense. We don't have our Vampirism aura. We're 1 level away from 80 crafting. Might as well get that, and then we only need divination for invention. We're using a lot of food because we don't have Vampirism aura, so we'll use up the last of our food, maybe get a magic level, I doubt it though, and then go do some crafting. Let's do it. That is it for this episode. Hopefully next episode we'll get the last crafting level, the 10 divination levels, and unlock our invention and do the start of our invention gains. Honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to do invention in this account, and it's going to be very interesting to say the least, especially without a bank. So getting components is going to be somewhat of a challenge. But that's the whole fun of it, right? We'll have to see when we get there. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you did. And until next time, see ya.